Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dill Boys Stadium, where your Somerville Highlanders play host to the Medford Mustangs. The starting lineups for the Medford Mustangs. Number 1, Riley Allen. Number 22, McKenna Galuzzo. Number 5, Mia Leal. Number 23, Leah Marino. Number 3, Ava Lavoie. Number 21, Becky Casey. Number 19, Jordan Godfrey. Number 18, Caitlin Alves. Number 17, Ava Stalker. Number 6, Lily Morris. Number 10, Grace Mastromateo. And number 12, Evelyn Shunway. And now the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Number 1, Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan. Number 2, Rowan Buckley. Number 3, Ajwa Ampine. Number 7, Adriana DeGoyer. Number 10, Emma Lounsbury. Number 13, Holly Schmidt. Number 14, Lily Thompson. Number 18, Catherine Timmons. Number 19, Gertisha Morales. Number 21, Violet Stickgold. Number 24, Zoe Albert Jones. And number 26, Fiona Rixone.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders welcome in the Mustangs of Medford for GBL action here at Dill Boys Stadium. The Highlanders, number 1 in the GBL, reigning champions of the GBL, currently undefeated, 7-0 in GBL action. The Mustangs come in number 3 in the GBL, 4-3 in the GBL. As these two teams met back in April during April break, Highlanders were able to get the victory 7-4 over the Mustangs. Violet Stickgold as well as Adwa Ampine not in that game, 2 offensive stalwarts for the Highlanders. So we'll see what happens today as they were able to get that victory earlier in April, looking for their second win in the 3 games against Medford this season. These two teams will face off to end the season as well. Face off between Stickgold and Casey, and it is the Highlanders who have it. As Ampine is into the attacking zone, gets it back to Violet Stickgold. Violet, number 2 in Highlander history in goals. She has 57 goals in her career. Violet lost it out of the cross for a moment there, but reorganizing the attack as Lily Thompson has it. Look out for number 13, Holly Schmidt. There she is. She is only 5 goals, I should say, away from 200 goals in her career. The Highlander leader in goals. As this season, she has 34. Zampine able to bring it back into the attacking zone, saving it from going out of bounds. And they will reset the Highlander offense. Just underway here at Dill Boys Stadium. Highlanders versus the Mustangs. Girls lacrosse, it is 4 12-minute quarters. As the ball gets back in behind, that is the X position behind the goal. That's Rowan Buckley trying to pass out from X. Had that pass blocked and stolen away as Riley Allen, the goalie for Medford, starts the rush the other direction as Jordan Godfrey has it in midfield area. Godfrey gets into the attacking zone. Medford sets up their offense as Shumway has it here near side. Mastro Mateo has it at the top of the attacking zone now. She's defended out there by Adriana DeGoyer. Highlanders shifting a zone defense here. As you see the cutters in behind that first layer of the zone as they try to drive in, and that's going to be a goal as Rebecca Casey drives in and gets that left-handed shot by Zoe Albert Jones. 1-0, the Medford lead. As you saw the cutting Casey there, able to get by the defense of Violet Stickgold, and then a virtual screen after that. It's a game of screening, of cutting, of making sure you've got the speed and angles to make an attack. In terms of physical contact, not as much physical contact amongst the players. They can basically hit the opposing stick or the opposing cross with your cross to try to knock the ball out. However, you have to not check, very similar to women's hockey. As Holly Schmidt gets it, we've got a whistle behind the play. It's going to play on. Schmidt gets it into the zone. The pass down low to Buckley. And Rowan Buckley has now doubled her goal total from last year's. That's her 14th goal of the season. The sophomore had 7 goals last year, so she's doubled her goal output as she now has tied this game 1-1. Holly Schmidt with a great pass down low to Buckley as she was passing just in front of the goalie's crease and was able to put that one home behind Riley Allen. Highlanders coming off a championship season last year, lost in the first round of the playoffs to Danvers. Well out ahead of the pack in the GBL this season as well. As on the violation, the Highlanders give up the ball. It will go over to Medford as they have possession into the attacking zone. Godfrey coming in from the near side and attacking. We have a whistle. As Godfrey made contact with Godfrey, so she will have the opportunity there from that 8-meter box to drive in towards the goal. She can shoot or she can pass off. Highlanders have to stay 4 meters away from her at the start. She gets it, shoots it, and scores it from that 8-meter arc. So Jordan Godfrey gets her name into the scorer's book, and the Mustangs lead 2-1. Highlanders coming off a tough loss against Division III Watertown. Watertown, a top 25 team in Division III. Highlanders lost that game in overtime, sudden death 10-9. As that game was played at Watertown. Highlanders trying to find their way as a program here as that ball picked up off the ground. Nice job there by Ramos, or Lounsbury, I'm sorry, Lounsbury. Now Violet with it, top of the attacking zone, looking for some help. Highlanders girls lacrosse program, relatively new in its existence, as Holly cutting in from the outside. Comes in far side, shoots that one in. That was not Holly, my bad. That was Adriana DeGoyer. Whistle on the play. So we're going to have a Medford player into the penalty box. Goal will go to the Highlanders. So Caitlin Alves over, strike that, is that Alves? I believe that is. Caitlin Alves over into the box. She will cause a woman up situation for the Highlanders as we have tied it up on the goal by Adriana DeGoyer, 2-2, and the Highlanders are a woman up as Stickgold breaks into the attacking zone. She's going straight in towards the goal is Violet, and she fires that one up high and into the back of the net. As Stickgold gets her 26th goal of the season. She closes in on 60 goals in her career. Highlanders now lead 3-2, their first lead of the game, 8:24 remaining in the first quarter. Violet had 3 goals in that Watertown matchup. Of course, did not play against Medford earlier this season during the April break. Violet once again taking the face-off at midfield against Rebecca Casey. Ampine fighting for that one as it bounces along the ground. And the whistle, it's going to go to the Highlanders as Ampine was impeded going for that ball. Highlanders with the 1-goal lead. Schmidt with it, breaking into the attacking zone. As Holly just coming in, using that left hand, looking for the back of the net. And she finds it. As Holly Schmidt gets her first goal of the match. That's number 196 in her career. We're going to have a timeout on the field. 8:02 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders leading 4-2. We're going to keep it right here for a moment. We spoke about an overtime game that the Highlanders had in girls lacrosse. We had a fantastic extra inning game that we have on our YouTube channel between the Highlanders and the Mustangs in baseball. As the Highlanders, off of a walk-off double by Ian Bourne, the Highlanders were able to defeat the Mustangs, solidify themselves in first place in the GBL. That is just one sample of the action we have available for you here on Somerville Ed TV. We've got boys volleyball action as well. The volleyball team currently 1 game under 500, but ranked only 2 positions out of the top 32. They are currently ranked number 34, so have a great opportunity to make the playoffs as well. Of course, our girls lacrosse team, reigning GBL champions, looking to get back into the playoffs again this year. And of course, boys lacrosse we have available. We have a great game against Medford that's available on a line, as well as a game against Malden that you can check out, and a fantastic game coming up against Saugus that we will have with boys lacrosse as well. Keep it here on Somerville Ed TV. Like, share, subscribe, mash those buttons, get our subscriptions up. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, because I know you're out there right now waking the neighbors and calling the kids on our behalf, and thank you for that. We will be right back to some girls lacrosse action in just one moment. Going to talk very quickly about this young program that Coach Yanni has put together. Coach Yanni Sirgatis, head coach for the Highlanders, has really put together something building around Holly Schmidt. But when you see the younger players coming up, a Rowan Buckley, who's a sophomore, as she was able to get her name onto the scoring line today. And you also see young players like Fiona Rickson, number 26. She's one of the defensive players for the Highlanders. We'll see her throughout the game as well. You really get an understanding of what they're building here in lacrosse for the girls here in Somerville. So it's something very, very exciting as they go for their second GBL championship. About to get underway at midfield, 8:02 remaining in the first quarter. As Stickgold and Casey comes away with it. And they get it off to Godfrey. Godfrey will break into the attacking zone. She is turned aside there. Again, no physical checking. You can knock the cross of the opposing player, which is their stick, trying to knock the ball out. In terms of offensive strategy, you see number 17, for example, cutting through the scoring zone there, looking for a pass. You saw the Highlanders succeed in that on a beautiful pass by Holly Schmidt earlier on the goal by Rowan Buckley. There's a shot. It goes wide. Ball is kept in terms of out of bounds, an errant pass that goes out of bounds. The opposing team receives the possession. On an errant shot that goes out of bounds, whichever team has somebody closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds will receive possession. So you see Medford has a player who just received the ball back there, Lily Morris. She is positioned at X. That's that area behind the goal. It's a 10-yard area behind the goal. Can't really make any shots from there. You can certainly pass out of there, as well as your placement there gives you the opportunity to maintain possession if you miss the shot. Medford working their offense, trying to find a way through this zone as Casey will drive in, and we have a whistle. Infraction will go against the Highlanders. So now Casey will have that opportunity. So physical impediment there by the Highlanders. Casey has the opportunity, the 8-meter arc, that's that blue arc that she is now being positioned at by the official. Highlanders have to be set 4 meters away from her along that arc, and she can drive in towards the net, make the shot, or go for a pass out of there. Casey on the restart, fires that one into the net, picking up her second goal of the match. Highlander lead is 1 goal as Medford tightens it up 4-3 now, 5:51 remaining in the first quarter. Face off once again, Casey and Stickgold, and Ampine's going to come away with this one as Casey couldn't quite corral it. Whistle blew because Ampine got a cross in her kind of halo area, but also had the advantage, so Highlanders keep just rolling along. So Ampine with the ball, splits the defenders there as Adwa goes in, and the whistle. So Adwa Ampine will get the opportunity here. So that was an obstruction. She gets it from the very top of that 8-meter arc. Ampine driving in. Pulls it off, and it's blocked. Good job defensively there by Medford. So I believe Casey may have gotten her cross on that one, or it was Riley Allen in the goal. Trying to get through the midfield area is Medford, but lost possession of it. Let's see who will gain possession. Highlanders will get the possession here. Highlanders scored in a woman-up situation as DeGoyer driving in now. Adriana looking to get towards the net. She'll pull it out as she got into that critical scoring area. Spins back towards it, looks for the shot, fires, and a good block there by Riley Allen. As she looks to corral it in her crease, and she's able to. Whistle on the play. As the Highlanders will get the possession here. Schmidt now gives it off to Stickgold as Violet has it at the top of the attacking zone. They're going to restart the restart. As Schmidt once again with it here. Pulls it back out, gives it off to Stickgold. Just under 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders up by a goal. As Violet was heading in there, the cross check is going to be the call. Gets the restart at the 12-meter line. There's 2 arcs there. It's an 8-meter line and a 12-meter arc. As that got through the pass trying to find Ampine, it was able to be picked up by Allen, and now Medford off to the races as they get it out of the Highlander attacking zone. Lily Morris driving in as she is cut off there by Stickgold. Nice job by Violet, as well as Fiona Rickson. Spoke about her earlier. Now the Highlanders come away with it as Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan with it. Nice job defensively by the Highlanders to short circuit that attack. And now they are moving, transitioning through the midfield area. And Schmidt is into the attacking zone. Schmidt spins, looks to drive in, spins again. She fires that one. Good block there by Allen. And Allen's able to pick it up in her crease. Tries to pass out of it. Now the Highlanders have an opportunity here to get this. But it is picked up finally by Casey as Rebecca Casey brings it out. Casey goes into the attacking zone. She's met there by Rodriguez Sheridan and turned to the side. See Gertisha Morales as well. Number 19, another younger player, sophomore player. Lots of youth on the defense for the Highlanders. The only senior back in that defensive area is between the pipes. That's Zoe Albert-Jones. Highlanders have the possession as they come down into their attacking zone. As Stick Gold has it. Violet driving in against Galuzzo, gets past her, fires that one in there for the goal. As Violet Stick Gold got past her defender, Galuzzo was able to slide to the right, break open and get it past Riley Allen. Highlanders once again up by 2, 5-3. Second goal of the match for Violet, 59th of her career. After the goal, Violet back in for the face-off. Veteran taking the face-offs for the Highlanders. Rebecca Casey, young sophomore for Medford, taking the face-offs. Casey, 2 goals on the game as well. Actually, strike that. That's not Casey. That would be Grace Master Mateo. Master Mateo is able to win it as Leah Marino comes away with it. Marino serves that forward. Picked up by Shumway. Now Evelyn Shumway, strike that. Gets it down near side goal line as Tatum has it. Master Mateo almost lost it as it's along the ground. Highlanders are able to pick it up. Nice job there by Emma Lounsbury. She'll serve it out of the area. Grabbed by Buckley, and the Highlanders off to the races, but Buckley left the ball for a second. Now she's got it securely in her cross. Oh, nope, dropped out again. Holly Schmidt's got it, and she'll keep it in the cross. Schmidt met there by Galuzzo. Galuzzo now defending on Stick Goals. Nice spin there by Violet, but can't spin towards the net. Pulls it back out. So they get it over to MP. MP now going up against the defense. Nice job splitting there as Ampine fires that one in the back of the net. Gets it by Riley Allen. Ottawa Ampine with her 8th goal of the season, her first today. As she nears 40 in her career, she's at 38. Highlanders now a 3-goal lead, 10 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Great job by Ampine being aware of the clock that she had to make that cut quickly and get that shot off. As Violet once again taking the face-off. This time against Jordan Godfrey. Godfrey, a freshman. As Ampine gets it, lost it out of the cross. Godfrey comes away with it, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. The Highlanders leading after the first, 6-3. We will be back for more girls lacrosse here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders leading Medford by the score of 6-3. As we are about to get underway for the second quarter. Had a conflagration at the end of that quarter, the first quarter. Couple cards handed out, couple players on the sidelines. They are at even strength, but both teams are a woman down. As that goes against the Highlanders. Possession will go for Medford. So Medford now breaking into the attacking zone as Lily Morris has it. Out wide to Rebecca Casey. Tries to get the pass to the interior, ball on the ground. And we're going to have a held cross there. Impediment will go against Medford. Possession goes over to the Highlanders as Stick Gold gets it at the football 40-yard line. Look at the speed of Violet Stick Gold through the midfield area, and she is not done yet as she gets down into the attacking zone as well. Sees an opening there. Decides to pull that one back. You see the dominant hand on the cross there. Violet, normally a righty, can shoot with the left. Holly likes to shoot with that left. Nice pass by Holly to DeGoyer. And what an assist by Holly Schmidt and finish by Adriana DeGoyer. As DeGoyer gets her second of the game, Schmidt gets her second assist of the game. Very similar to her first, as DeGoyer was down in that critical scoring area, was able to get the ball in her cross and immediately turn around. Accurate shot to get it by Riley Allen. 7-3, your Highlander lead. Jordan Godfrey, number 19, she is the Medford player who received the card for a cross-check at the end of that first quarter. So the Highlanders had the woman up situation. There's the ball on the ground. Highlanders trying to scoop it up as DeGoyer trying to get to it, but Medford fighting as well. Now Stickgold trying to get her cross on it, still brought up into the air. Finally settles into the cross of Catherine Timmons. And Timmons is off to the races. Highlanders will maintain possession. As Leonor Ramos now. Her first action of the day. Ramos looks inside, tries to get it to Schmidt. Gets blocked there by Molly Lappin. And Lappin with it for the Mustangs. Lappin passes that one forward, gets it to Rebecca Casey, and Casey is into the attacking area. As they drive it down, pass goes down to Lily Morris, and she finishes it. So Lily Morris able to get her first goal of the game. Tightens the game up slightly. Highlanders now lead 7-4. There's a call. You heard the whistle as they were passing into the attacking zone. That was a call against the Highlanders. But due to the advantage for Medford, they did not stop play. And Medford able to finish off that advantage play. Now back for the face-off. 9:23 remaining in the first half. As this one is picked up by Stalker. Ava Stalker with it. Loses it out of her cross. Good job by Ampine, and Holly Schmidt's right there to pick it up. Schmidt into the attacking zone, driving in. She's going to split the defenders, look for her shot. And we're going to get a violation of the halo area for Schmidt against Medford. So Schmidt will have the opportunity from the 8-meter arc. You see them placing her on the 8-meter arc. Near side Galuzzo will try to stop her. Schmidt with the restart on the whistle. Schmidt fires it in there and gets the goal. Excellent job by Holly Schmidt as she cut in front of Molly Lappin, who was on her left, and was able to get the position to fire that one off, not get her cross blocked in any way. And that will be Holly's second goal of the game. That is number 197 in her career as she continues towards 200. Highlanders once again up by 4, 8-4. 8:35 remaining in the first half. Stick Golden Casey once again, or Stick Golden Godfrey, I'm sorry, once again. As this one won by Medford. It's Caitlin Alves with it. Alves passes that one off to Lily Morris. Morris, number 6, with it now. She's defended by Morellis. It's a drive. They get it back to X. So they're going to start that offense coming out of X. It's a pass. They were trying to get that one to Casey. Highlanders able to get it away as DeGoyer has it. Adriana with it now, reverses course, and she's down into the midfield area, sees Schmidt ahead. Schmidt takes the pass into the attacking zone. Galuzzo is there. Galuzzo defensively unable to stop her as Holly Schmidt cuts in front of the goal into the critical scoring area and puts it home. Number 3 for Holly Schmidt on the day. Number 37 on the season. And number 198 on her career. 7:41 remaining in the first half. Highlanders up by 5, 9-4. Stick Golden Casey again. This one pops up. It's taken by Godfrey. Or strike that. Alves again. Caitlin Alves as she gets into the attacking zone, but gets it knocked out of her cross, and Violet Stickgold gets it. Look at the speed of Violet as she is in the open field. See why she is such a critical piece of this offense, especially on those transitions. Pass goes to Thompson. Lily lost it out of the cross, though. Coming away with it is Molly Lappin. As Lappin will send that one forward to Rebecca Casey. Now Casey breaking into the attacking zone. Surrounded there by the Highlanders. Found the open person, but immediately had it knocked out. Nice job by Ampine and by Morellis, as Morellis picks it up. Young defense of the Highlanders doing an excellent job as they get it to Adriana DeGoyer. DeGoyer, another one of those younger players, a sophomore is Adriana. 2 goals on the day already, and she will bring it into the attacking zone for the Highlanders. There she goes up against Galuzzo and Lappin. Lappin cuts her off there. Goal line near side. DeGoyer goes back to X, where Rowan Buckley is. Buckley out wide to Leonor Ramos. As they work it all the way around, Lily comes back to Ampine. Now Ampine probing that defense, trying to find the cut. Highlanders trying to get space there for Holly. We have a halo infraction as Galuzzo got her cross near the halo, that halo area of the head. So the Highlanders get the restart. If that had been down near the critical scoring area right in front of the goal, it would have resulted in that 8-meter restart. As Buckley has it far side at X, looking to pass to the cutting Schmidt, just couldn't quite get it into her cross, and Medford comes away with it as Lily Morris has it out of the defensive zone. Morris with the pass forward to Casey. Casey goes in against Sheridan Rodriguez. Rodriguez Sheridan, good pass over there to Marino, but could not get it past the Highlander goalie, Zoe Albert-Jones. Now the Highlanders trying to get it out of that attacking zone, but not quite able to. Medford will set their offense here. As Morris has it, she passes it off. Now Casey. Defended tightly by DeGoyer. Casey able to find Marino, but Marino unable to finish there. As Marino left alone near side along the goal line, but couldn't quite get it past Albert Jones. As Marino gets it back into the cross and passes it up to the top of the attacking zone. Godfrey will attack from there. Highlanders with that zone defense that they're using, trying to minimize any creases. You see Medford flashing players across through that critical scoring zone as Marino flashes through number 23 right here. Casey still with it at the top of the zone, defended by Stickgold. Casey drives in, tried to pass it across, got it knocked back, and now Mastro Mateo has it. Gives it off once again to Godfrey. Godfrey. Now the pass in from Mastro Mateo, looking for the cutting Casey. Knocked away by the Highlanders and cleared out. Schmidt will get it at the football 40-yard line, and she is off to the races. She's got Lily Thompson to her right. She'll drive in instead. The left-handed shot by Holly Schmidt is good. That's number 4 on the game for Schmidt. She is 1 goal away from 200. She is at 199 goals in her career. 3:15 remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading this one by 6, 10-4. Midfield once again, Godfrey versus Stickgold. Highlanders come away with this one as Schmidt gets it in the cross. Now you see Holly Schmidt looking for the cutter there, trying to get it to Elia Valdez. Highlanders able to keep control of it as Schmidt takes the short pass from Taylor. There's younger players out there on the offensive side, mixing in with the veterans of Stickgold, Ampine, and Schmidt. Ampine now has it top. Oh, strike that. Ampine cutting in from the top. As Ramos almost was able to pick that up. Schmidt ended up with it. She's defended out there by Galuzzo, and that's going to be an infraction on Galuzzo. 2:21 remaining here in the first half. Schmidt with the restart for the Highlanders. Gets it over to Ampine. Now DeGoyer with it. Down to Taylor. Kala Taylor with it. Near side goal line. Looking for some help there. Instead, we'll go back to X. As Elia Valdez with it. Valdez far side to Ramos. That's Violet Stickgold with it. Violet looking to attack here. As the defense closes down on her. That one off the post. As it bounces around in that critical scoring area in front of the net. And Medford able to pull it away as Galuzzo comes away with it. Minute 30 remaining in the first half. Out of bounds, Medford not able to control the transition. Highlanders will get the ball back. 10-4 is your Highlander lead. Holly Schmidt sits 1 goal away from number 200. She is at 199 after 4 goals so far this game. Stickgold breaking into the attacking zone, defended there by Marino. She gets it off to Ampine. Ampine drops it to Schmidt. Schmidt defended by Galuzzo, top of the attacking zone. Schmidt backing away, trying to find somebody, gets Adriana DeGoyer. DeGoyer looking to break in on the right-hand side. DeGoyer gets her 3rd goal of the game. You can see offensively just strategically what the Highlanders did. They overloaded that far side, keeping those Medford defenders over there, leaving DeGoyer on this near side alone, able to break in and get it past Riley Allen. 11-4 is your Highlander lead as DeGoyer now 3 goals in the game. Emma Lounsbury will step into the face-off circle. She will take the draw this time. Violet getting a breather on the sideline. And Schmidt tries to get it in the cross, unable to, but Lounsbury comes away with it. So Lounsbury now into the attacking zone. Lost it from the cross for a moment, picked it right back up. She sees a crease, she goes in. She fires that one home as Lounsbury gets her 1st goal of the game. Another one of the sophomores on this team, Emma Lounsbury. Highlanders now lead 12-4, 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Highlanders have dominated this second quarter of action. Lounsbury again taking the draw, looking for the bouncing ball. Ampine able to get the dribbling ball. So Ampine in the attacking zone. 13 seconds remaining in the half. As that went out of bounds, Medford will get it. 5 seconds remaining. As that will do it for the first half of action. Holly Schmidt sits 1 goal away from a 200-goal milestone as we go to the half. Highlanders leading the Mustangs 12-4. We will be back for second half action here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back at Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV as we have second half action. Highlanders leading the Mustangs 12-4. We are on milestone watch as Holly Schmidt, Highlander senior star and captain, sits 1 goal away from her 200th career goal. As she has 4 goals already in this game. There she is, number 13, with the ball off the face-off as we are underway here in the second half. Highlanders in the white with the red numerals. Medford in the blue with the white numerals. As Medford able to get that one away, but lost it in midfield. Adriana DeGoyer picks it up. DeGoyer having an excellent game as she has 3 goals today. DeGoyer, one of those younger players for the Highlanders that we've talked about. Adriana, a sophomore. As you see the stalwarts on this team, Adwa Ampine right there, number 3, picking up the ball. Violet Stickgold as well, number 21. Holly Schmidt, Lily Thompson, number 14, seniors all. We'll be handing off to these younger players like an Emma Lounsbury, number 10 right there, who just got it. Now Ampine looking for Schmidt. Schmidt looking for 200. Oh, and that's blocked by Riley Allen, who did not receive the memo that we are looking for a celebration. Excellent save there by Allen as DeGoyer chases this one down, but gets out of bounds. Ball will go over to the Mustangs. Just underway here in the second half. Highlanders leading the Mustangs 12-4. Highlanders looking to secure their second straight GBL championship. Rowan Buckley, excellent job there. She was able to cause the turnover. She has it at the X position behind the goal. She brings it out, gets it to Stickgold here, wide near side. Highlanders working around the perimeter. Schmidt immediately gets challenged by Galuzzo the moment she got it. Now Holly comes away. She got away from Galuzzo. She spins away from another defender, and she'll have an opportunity, it seems, from the 8 meters. Infraction against Medford, so Holly will get the restart here from that 8-meter arc. To her left is Galuzzo. To her right is Godfrey. Driving in is Schmidt, and that is number 200 in Holly Schmidt's career as she gets her 5th goal of the game, number 200 in her career. The Highlanders lead 13-4.
Goal number 200 for Holly Schmidt, number 13. Congratulations, Holly.
Congratulations ring out from the PA address system. The Highlanders will be celebrating a bit here as Holly has reached one heck of a milestone. Hugs for Holly. Head coach Yanni Sirgotis celebrating with his star. What an incredible accomplishment for Holly Schmidt. Congratulations to Holly. Of course, she's not going to stop at that 200, as there are more goals to come. Crowd giving her a round of applause as well. 9:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Highlanders leading this one 13-4. As we are about to have the draw, Violet Stickgold at midfield for the draw again. As Alves loses that one to Stickgold, Holly Schmidt has it, passes it down low to Lounsbury. Lounsbury tries the shot, and we're going to have an infraction here. Card will be issued. I think that Lounsbury will get hit with that card as her follow through on her shot. Created a dangerous situation, so Lounsbury gets carded in that. Highlanders will be down. 8:57 remaining here in the third quarter. On the dangerous follow through. Lounsbury into the penalty box. Highlanders will be down a player. As the ball bouncing along and DeGoyer comes up with it. As DeGoyer now has the advantage. Whistle, but the play continues. As now DeGoyer reverses field. Trying to get it out of that midfield area. She's got Violet Stickgold over here near side. Instead, DeGoyer will spin and break out herself. Flipped back to Stickgold. Now Violet, as Shumway trying to stay with her. See the speed that Violet brings to bear. As Violet speeding into the attacking zone, able to get around the defenders. All the way down towards that critical scoring area, takes the shot, goes wide. Highlanders were closest. They will maintain possession on the restart. Rowan Buckley with it. Buckley gets it over to Ampine here near side. Highlanders up by 9, 13-4. As Ampine drives in. Lost that one out of her cross, stolen away by Lily Morris. Now Lily Morris with the ball. Passes that one forward. Tatum unable to control. And there's DeGoyer causing problems for the Mustangs as she steals it away. Tatum knocks it out of DeGoyer's cross very quickly. Now picked up by Lily Thompson. Thompson gets it forward to Holly Schmidt. As Schmidt spins. Driving in past that 8-meter arc into the critical scoring area, but instead she'll pull that back out. Whistle sounds. 3 seconds is the call against Medford. Basically think of that as a 3-second offensive call in basketball. That's a 3-second defender standing in that 8-meter arc area for 3 seconds without defending anybody specifically. Highlanders get it on the restart. As Lily Thompson has it out top. Thompson over to Stickgold. Now Lounsbury gets it down low. Buckley has it at X. Buckley gets it knocked out, but we have an infraction of the halo. Lappin gets called for the halo infraction. Highlanders will get possession. Restart will happen from the X position now, as you see. As Lounsbury now gets it. Highlanders taking their time. They are leading by 9. Trying to find the cutter that can get into the goal, critical scoring area, and make the goal. You see Schmidt and Lounsbury there as they were cutting through that area. Pass looking for Schmidt. Good job by Galuzzo as she knocked that one away. It goes out of bounds. Highlanders will maintain possession. Last touch by Galuzzo. We near the 5-minute mark remaining here in the third quarter. Schmidt passes it off to DeGoyer. Adriana gives it off. Oh, Adriana still has it. Sorry about that. Thought she dropped it to Empine for a second. Now Stickgold with it. Violet will drive in. Reverses direction, looking for the shot. Knocked out of her cross. Coming away with it is going to be Jordan Godfrey. Now Godfrey, she's got speed. You see Violet Stickgold, her speed as well, keeping up with Godfrey, keeping her from being free into the attacking zone. She was able to drop it off to Tatum. Tatum now has it at X. Defended back there by Rickson. Out wide to Lily Morris. It's Medford working their offense, trying to start their offensive attack from that wide side coming out of X. Rebecca Casey with the pass towards the middle. Could not find the cutter there as Tatum was cutting in. Stickgold now has it as she is defended by DeSouza. Violet reverses field, drops it to Empine. Empine unable to handle the pass, but pushes it forward where DeGoyer is able to pick it up on the run. And DeGoyer into the attacking zone. Scoring has slowed down here in the third quarter. Highlanders spread their lead out in the second quarter. Led 12-4 at the half. DeGoyer's in, takes the shot, and that's good. A nice angle shot there by DeGoyer. Very tough angle as the 10-goal lead now for the Highlanders as Adriana DeGoyer picks up her 4th goal. As DeGoyer now had 5 goals coming into this game on the season. She's almost matched her season total today as Adriana has 4 goals in this game. Can really see the difference in the Highlanders offense as well as defense from last year. Yes, they won the GBL last year. Yes, they had an excellent season. But that was driven very strongly by the leadership of Holly Schmidt, the play of Holly Schmidt. It was kind of a Holly or nothing type situation. Violet would get you some great offense with her speed as well. But now we're seeing situations where the team itself is developing. DeGoyer with her 4 goals today, for example. 2 of those have been off a beautiful assist from Holly Schmidt. So we're seeing more of a team concept on the offensive side for the Highlanders. And that is how this team has gotten to the point where they're challenging top 20 teams in the different divisions. And with that heartbreaking loss at Watertown, that's the way this team is developing, and it's very exciting to see. So Medford will get the ball, minute 40 remaining in the third quarter. 10-goal lead for the Highlanders. Clock will continue running until they cut into it. Tatum pulls back, fires it back. Casey has it. 2 goals today for Casey as she tries to get that one past Albert Jones, but Zoe able to clean that right up. Tried to get that one forward. Ramos unable to handle the pass. Medford gets it back as Godfrey into the attacking zone. She's turned to the side as Rickson's dealing with her at X. Godfrey all the way around, and now she'll try her attack. Gets it knocked out by Empine. Tatum able to pick it up. 40 seconds remaining in the quarter as the ball did not get past the 30-yard line. Saved in by Godfrey. Medford staying on the attack as now Stalker has it. Stalker looking for the pass down low to Tatum. Tatum didn't get the ball in the cross before she tried the shot. Highlanders will get it. 16 seconds remaining in the quarter as Taylor gets it knocked from her cross in the midfield area. And that's going to go against Medford. Highlanders will get the restart. Ruby Kaufman has it And that will do it for the third quarter as the Highlanders lead by 10. We've seen history here on Somerville Ed TV as Holly Schmidt gets her 200th goal, I should say, here in this third quarter. We will be back for fourth quarter action here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here on Somerville Ed TV, about to get underway in the fourth quarter. Highlanders leading the Mustangs by 10, 14-4. Take this opportunity to talk really quickly about some postseason opportunities that are beginning to develop this season. Over on the baseball diamond, the Highlanders have already solidified themselves a playoff spot in Division II. We will be covering their playoff run here on Somerville Ed TV. You are watching the girls lacrosse team. They are currently undefeated in the GBL. They are looking for their 8th win. Looks like they're going to get that today. After today, they will be 2 wins away from securing their 2nd straight playoff spot. We will be covering their playoff run as well. Over on the boys lacrosse side, the boys lacrosse team just barely under 500 currently, but a good opportunity. We're going to have a game between them and Saugus coming up later as well, available here on Somerville Ed TV. That will be a very good gauge to see how the boys lacrosse team is doing. And on the volleyball court, the Highlanders are a game under 500, but they're only ranked number 34. So even if they don't reach that 10-win level, if they are ranked in the top 32, they will go to the playoffs. As the shot there by Rebecca Casey goes wide. So we have a change in goal. Gertisha Morellis stepping into the goal, I believe. Nope, Morellis still not in the goal, I'm sorry. Gertisha's right in front of her.
Julia Rathbone.
Ah. Julia Rathkind is in the goal, young freshman for the Highlanders. Talked about the youth on this team and how youth is being served. Speaking of youth, Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan, a junior there, playing strong defensively. She's been excellent as well this year. Rickson, a young freshman right there, playing defensively at the X position. Lily Morris has it for Medford on the near side. Medford taking their time, trailing by 10. Clock will roll. As they try to find a cutter, being very deliberate with their offensive effort here as the passes to the inside in that critical scoring area. Shot by Shumway, pushed aside. Ball on the ground, picked up by Medford as Morris came away with it. Near side, Godfrey now breaks out from behind. Gets it over to Casey. Now Casey with it, top of the zone. Defended by Ampine. Casey here near side, tried to get it to Morris, but she lost it out of her cross. Couldn't quite get the pass cleanly. Highlanders will get the turnover. 9.5 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders lead by 10. As Morellis trying to corral it, and she's able to. Passes it to DeGoyer. DeGoyer looking forward for Ampine. Ampine had it in the cross for a moment, got it forced out. Up into the air. As there is a scrum for it, Ampine came away with it. As Adwoa Ampine into the attacking zone. Nice pass there as she was looking to connect with Elia Valdez. Just couldn't quite get it. I think a block on that pass. Nice pass by Valdez, but Ramos unable to get it into her cross. And coming away with it is Molly Lappin. As Lappin with speed into the midfield area. Look at Ampine just catch right up to her though. See how critical speed is in this game. Lappin now looking for some help. Drops it off. Gia Russo with it, her first time out on the pitch. And she will take it back to the X position. Russo all the way around, brings it out, drops it off to Alves. Now Shumway with it. Medford again very deliberate with their offensive attack as Russo has it. Russo trying to find a soft spot in that Highlander zone and cannot. All the way around now to X, where she drops it off. And Morris once again. Morris trying to tough her way right in there, just back her way in there. Again, Morris trying to drive in there and get the contact. That's going to be an offensive foul called against Morris. As she came in, backing in too strongly, very similar to an offensive foul in basketball. The defenders got a right to their position if they have good position. Highlanders did. So on the infraction, Highlanders have the ball. Just under 7 minutes left in the game. You see Stickgold as Violet just speeding right by everybody as she makes that 30-yard line, that football 30-yard line, and they drop away, of course. And now Violet looking for her shot there, gets blocked away. Ampine will pick it up. Shumway, or Galuzzo, I should say, defending her. They pull it back out. There's Kala with it. It's Kala Taylor with it. Taylor gave it up to DeGoyer, and now back behind the goal, Kaufman has it. Kaufman at X gives it up to Valdez. Valdez now far side. Out to Ramos. Back over to Stickgold. Violet driving in. Takes the shot. That's a block there. Good job by Riley Allen as she stopped that shot. Highlanders able to get the ball, though, as Stickgold has it again. Looking to stick it in the goal is Miss Stickgold. Violet has 2 goals on the day, 59 in her career. She's looking for career goal number 60. Now DeGoyer gets it. DeGoyer has had a great offensive game, 4 goals for Adriana. Almost matching her season total of 5. As Ampine spinning, driving in, and the foul will be called against Medford. So Ampine will get the 8-meter restart. It's Galuzzo on the near side. It's Lappin on the far side. Ampine drives in, fires that one going wide. As Ottawa sent that one wide. Medford was nearest to it as it went out, so Shumway sends it out of the attacking zone. Caitlin Alves with it. As Alves into the Medford attacking zone. Drops it off to Casey. Casey driving in past Morellis and gets the goal. As Rebecca Casey picks up her 3rd goal of the game. Makes it a 9-goal game. Stops the clock. 4:26 remaining. 14-5 is your score. Rebecca Casey, the leading scorer for Medford. And she has 3 goals in this game. Highlanders have a game coming up at Malden. That would be on Tuesday, May 14th at Malden. Depending upon how Malden is doing as well between now and then, that could be the opportunity for the Highlanders to solidify their GBL championship. Malden is in 2nd place in the GBL. With only 2 losses on the season thus far, those 2 losses coming to the Highlanders in GBL play. Malden only those 2 losses in GBL play against the Highlanders. Clock continues to roll, 3:45 remaining in the game. Highlanders with the ball as Violet Stickgold probing the defense, taking their time. Out here wide, Camila Plata with it. Of course, everybody remembers Camila from her tremendous play on the soccer pitch. Lily Thompson is on this lacrosse team as well, of course. Kind of Holly Schmidt's the Lily Thompson of lacrosse, or Lily Thompson's the Holly Schmidt of girls soccer. Both work. Both tremendous players. As Violet now driving in. Switches to the left hand. Loses it out of her cross on the switch. And the contact leads to the turnover. Medford with it. 2:55 remaining in the game. Medford fast through the transition area there into the attacking zone. Ava Stocker, a nice job getting into the attack. Drops that one off. Alves with it. Now Rousseau driving in. Gets sent wide. She comes out from X. She's defended there by Timmons. Cutter to the inside. Pass went into Alves. Alves spun around, sent it over the goal. Highlanders will get possession, 2:10 remaining in the game. Rickson will drop that one off to Raffkind. Julia Raffkind in the goal. Young freshman getting some playing time. Timmons sends that one forward. Chasing it down is Leela Mahoney. Lots of youth being served out there right now. Coach Sirigotis has unleashed the bench. Out wide is Ruth Ann Kern. Kern back to the X position. As Kaufman has it back there. Pass from Kaufman looking for DeGoyer. DeGoyer trying to get that shot off, wasn't quite able to get a clean look. Medford will get it, 1:15 remaining. As Lappin sends that one forward, and Alves picks up the ground ball. Alves tightly defended there by Mahoney, able to get into the attacking zone though. She drives in. She is not going to be denied as she gets that one by Raffkind. Alves picks up her first goal of the contest. Highlanders lead by 8 with 53.2 seconds remaining. Highlanders currently ranked number 49 in Division II, but this win today will leave them 2 wins away from that 10-win level that gets them into the playoffs. Games coming up against Everett and then at Malden. Talked about that at Malden game. They can solidify the GBL championship with a victory at Malden. Also GBL games remaining against Revere and one more game against Medford as well, as they will close out their season here at Dilboy on Thursday, May 23rd against Medford. That's the regular season. Looking forward to some postseason action again this year for the girls lacrosse team. Turnover goes to Medford. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Lots of speed there for Ava Lavoie as Lavoie into the attacking zone. And the offensive foul called against Lavoie. And she was not in full control as she attacked there. Kern gets it, sends it out wide, and that will do it. As the Highlanders remain perfect in the GBL, they move their record to 8-0 in the GBL. Medford will fall to 500 in the GBL, 4-4. Highlanders overall, 8-5, 2 wins away from that critical 10-win level where they will have qualified for the postseason. Goal scorers today all across the board for the Highlanders as Rowan Buckley had 1, Ottawa Ampine had 1, Emma Lounsbury had 1, Violet Stickgold had 2. That's 59 for her in her career. 4 goals for Adriana DeGoyer. She came in with 5 goals on the season. Now she's got 9 because she had 4 today. A fantastic job for her. And Holly Schmidt, 5 goals on the day, 2 assists, and hits that 200-goal milestone. Congratulations, Holly Schmidt, the greatest goal scorer in the history of Highlander girls lacrosse. That's going to do it for us here today as the Highlanders beat the Mustangs, moving to 8-0 on the GBL season. Looking for those playoffs. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you very much, Bill Trudell on camera, Joe Constantine on production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV.